I'm feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. The fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I told you I was gonna come back today to finish my live from yesterday. So I definitely want to come on here and do that. I want to talk about some Real Housewives of Potomac, Salt Lake City, and there's a few other things I want to talk about as well. So I definitely want to make sure I got back on today and did that. But before we do all that, of course, you know, we have to take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join the SoDeb Nation, turn on your notifications. Turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live or post new videos. Like the video, share the video, comment down below in the comment section. Not in the chat. Comment in the chat if you're here in the chat, but comment in the comment section down below, all right? Share the video, y'all. Let's play this intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
And I am back. Okay. I'm making sure that the live didn't look like it looked yesterday. I'm looking at my phone. Looks like it's the regular way this time. For some reason, StreamYard has changed like the way that you can set up your lives. And so when I set it up yesterday, I thought that it would be like, you know, widescreen on YouTube. And then it was going to be like the long ways. I don't know what I was thinking about. But anyways, I'm glad that I got that part fixed. I actually really enjoyed you guys yesterday. And shout out to you guys because YouTube said that my live yesterday got a lot of traction yesterday. So shout out to everybody who came in yesterday as we went through the live yesterday. That was actually a pretty cool live. But we didn't really talk about like a lot of entertainment news. It was just more of this stuff that's going on in life, you know, things like that. So I really like that live a lot. I actually have a lot of stuff I'm going to do tomorrow that's kind of the same way. I'm thinking about the times that I want to do the live tomorrow because I'm looking at different times to do my live. That way I can see the best times or whatever. But nevertheless, I also know that it was a Saturday yesterday. Most of the time, a lot of people are not really on social media on the weekend. So that probably was like a really high situation for YouTube last night on my channel, at least, because I'm not normally on YouTube on the weekends. So there's that. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into what we got going on for today. All right. And as you guys know, I try to pull up some different stuff so people can get time to get into the room because, as you guys know, I'm not really in the algorithm a lot. So I do a little stuff before I actually get into actual topics before we do that. What's going on to Whitney? Happy Sunday, SoDebNair and all. And thanks for coming back. And please make sure to like the live. Yes, y'all, please make sure you like the video, please. All right. So I was on Instagram today, and I don't know if you guys went to the Boys Mind tour. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to it because of everything that had going on in life. But I did see these pictures of Monica and Kelly Rowland and the girls and the Children of Destiny. First of all, I really love the fact that they have created this bond together with Brandy, Monica, and Kelly Rowland. I'm not sure what the Beyonce thing is. I think I know what it is, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But just check out these pictures. This is Monica and Kelly. They look so cute. Like I can see them hanging out all the time. But as you go on, you see Michelle. And wait, we never seen the pictures of Michelle at the concert. We just seen that Beyonce was there, but also Michelle was there, and so was LaToya Luckett. I love this. I love this. I think that that's really dope that they got a chance to really hang out. I love the fact that Brandy and Monica created that tour. I think for us who grew up in this time, this was something that was really dope for us because we didn't really get a chance to really experience Brandy and Monica as a duo, or just as people in the industry who respected each other. Like we got to see when it was Whitney, Mariah Carey, and Toni Braxton, or things like that. And so I'm glad that they are taking the time back to actually one have this tour. And I'm so sad that the tour was so short. And I hope that they go back and rerun the tour again because I definitely really wanted to go. But life having life for me, and I didn't get a chance to go. But I really do hope they bring it back because I definitely want to go and see this tour really, really a lot. So shout out to them. Put it in the comments if you guys got to go to the concert and did you enjoy yourselves? What was your favorite part of the concert? What's going on, girl, woman? How are you? But y'all drop down in the comment section later on whenever you get a chance. Did you go to the concert? What was your favorite part? I saw that Kelly Rowland had performed Say My Name, the remix. And my best friend, she used to hate when I listened to that remix because it was my favorite version of Say My Name. It's like, so usually when I call you, you say, hey, baby. But now it's time, you're only mumbling to me. I love that version of that song. I'm good. I'm actually doing a lot better today. So yeah, I'm good. And I fixed the whole live thing from what it looked like yesterday. So yes, I'm doing good though. But I love that version of Say My Name. If you guys remember that version of the song, let me know that too. And which version did you like better? The regular version, the Say My Name, or how'd that one go? You better say my name. If something feels strange, I'm just asking you to say my name. I like that version so much better, but that's me. All right. Let's move over to our next topic. Okay. So this woman went to Walmart, and I really think this is really kind of dumb of her to do because this lady went to Walmart. She found a receipt on the ground. And so what she did was she took the receipt into Walmart and she went and picked up the items that was on the receipt, walked out of Walmart with the items from the receipt because they're going to ask you the receipt for the receipt when you walk out. But then you went on social media and showed us what you did. And I'm like, the cops is about to be, the popo gonna be knocking at your door. Ha ha. The popo gonna be knocking at your door. Because like, why would you go and do this? And I believe that let's look at it. I think the receipt has information on it.
Listen, y'all, I cannot make this up. Somebody dropped a receipt at Walmart. I went and picked it up. When it got everything that was on the receipt, put it in my basket. Then the man at the door said, "Can I see your receipt?" I said, "Yes, sir." So I just got down for $95.10. Ain't got good. Listen.
Now, like I told you yesterday, people are hurting. Okay, I ain't mad at it, but don't go on the damn internet and then show the people what you did. Like that, to me, you messing yourself up. I don't know if my internet just went out or something, but I just saw as it stalled or something. Set up your line. Hold on.
When they got everything that was on the receipt.
That was I don't know if my internet went out. Let me know if it was like a little break or something. I don't know. It like started like loading or something. But anyway, yeah, it was really dumb of her to do that because now it's nothing but a screenshot and somebody can look up that information to find out what Walmart that was. Can you see me now? I think that you can screenshot that though and see like the address of that Walmart. They're gonna pull up that camera footage. And then she might be in trouble for doing that. So I don't think that was a smart idea. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think that was a smart idea for her to do. I think it was a genius idea to do without doing the social media part about it. But it wasn't great for you to go online and then post that. It froze for some seconds, but you did. Okay, hopefully you heard what I said. I was saying thank you for hitting the thumbs up. And it's so good to see you again over here. But yeah, so I don't think that was smart of her to do. But it was a good idea though. Like I said, you know, people are hurting right now. People are losing jobs left and right. I know a lot of people that have lost their jobs recently, and it's just a lot going on. So, you know, I ain't really mad at it, you know, but don't do this. All right. So let's move on over to my next topic. So one of my favorite shows in the world is Girlfriends, right? Well, you know, there's a spinoff, which was The Game. And I love The Game just as much as I love Girlfriend. Well, maybe I don't love The Game as much as I love Girlfriend. I love it probably just as much, though, just a little bit less. But I always love the show. I remember watching this show and like a lot of things that Melanie and Derwin what happened with Melanie and Derwin happened in my own damn relationship. So it would be so funny to watch it because I'm like, this is the shit I'll be going through, you know. But so I saw this online. And this is the girl who played Dion. And she's talking about how she got the role of Dion. And I didn't know that she originally had auditioned for Melanie. And if you guys ever seen the episode of Girlfriends, when they brought Tia on as Jones, they brought Melanie on as Jones' cousin. And they went to the game and it was a different Derwin. It wasn't Pooch Hall. It was a different guy. So I wanted to play this because I thought this was really interesting to watch.
I auditioned to play a guest star on a new series called The Game. It was a backdoor pilot for Girlfriends. I had auditioned for them for Girlfriends for something. And so I was straight to producers, meaning I didn't have to go through all the rigmarole. I'm just there to audition. I was very excited. And I walk into the room and there's like 25 girls.
And I loved how they actually like brought her character back later on in the show and actually made her like a main, like a B character to Melanie.
Usually it means there's going to be 2 or 3. 25 gorgeous women. So I'm feeling really stressed, but obviously you can only do you. And I went in and I got the part. And Mara told me later it was because every other woman walked in and there was a table full of men and they're playing Dion. So they, you know, just tried to like flirt with a little bit of the men. And I immediately went like this. And she goes, exactly. And I was like, Dion doesn't flirt. Are you kidding? Dion stands there and lets you look at her. Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah.
She played the hell out of that role. Dion was like, she was no nonsense. And I love how they played her up when Tasha and I forgot what the other girl's name was, but they played her up like she was going to be like on with Derwin to Melanie. And then Melanie kind of like tried to like divert from her med school, but I love her character on the show.
That's right. You're welcome. And she walks out. And I was the only person who didn't like go in there trying to flirt with all the men. So I got this one episode part, but a little more complicated. They had already cast the Melanie part with another actress that didn't end up working out. And so when they saw my version of Dion, Mara thought maybe she could play Melanie. So they brought me in to play Melanie for a day without any notice. Literally, I got up and they said, here you go. Here are the Melanie sides. And I was like, Melanie, no, I'm Dion. I said, no, try this. It was my first. Who I knew who she was, obviously. She's Tia, comes on set and they go, would you mind just teaching everything you just learned to Tia?
Wow.
I know Hollywood is rough. So and then we had to go in and test opposite each other with the same actor, just doing the same scenes. They ended up choosing Tia. But the craziest part of that story is we rode from the studio to the network test. Tia drove her own car. I rode with the actor who was playing Derwin. It was actually Aldous Hodge. It wasn't Pooch.
Aldous Hodge, that was his name. That was the guy's name. He was on Girlfriends when Melanie came. When Melanie came onto Girlfriends that time. For some reason it's going, I think it's probably the weather. It freezes like for a little bit, so I don't know. Y'all bear with me.
At the time, after the test, they say, okay, great. Everyone go back to the studio and we'll talk to you later. You won't know until tomorrow. And I was like, great. We pull up to a stoplight, like as we're leaving the building, and we look over and Tia is right there. Mm-hmm. She picks up the phone. Swear to God, this is not a movie. Hello? I got it? What? And I'm like this. And I look over at Aldous and he's like, so awkward. Yeah, we go back to the studio and we're all pretending like we don't all know who got the part. And it was just lucky because Tia's a really nice person. But at that point, I thought I went from being Melanie, possibly, to just a single guest star. And Mara came up to me and said, honey, don't worry. We love you so much. We're writing a whole part for you. And
that's dope.
So it was like this. That day was quite
I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my with the internet. I think, like I said, I think it's the weather. I can see when it goes out and then it comes back in. So hopefully, I didn't say anything because I saw what it did. I stopped. But I will say this: I do think that I've seen this question. Do you think they should do a reboot? They did one on Paramount Plus, and it was really, 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 really good. Malik had started dealing with his it's something that football players get when they get hit so many times. I can't think of the name of the condition. It probably is the weather. It's 17. Yeah, it is. It's probably the weather because it just started like when I posted the live. But there's something. It's not PTSD. It's something that football players get because they get hit so many times, and so they deal with that on there. Brittany had grown up. And she was trying to find her own way because Jason and Kelly, that's her name. Kelly wasn't trying to fund her life anymore. And I think she had dropped out of college or something like that. But then she became the new Melanie. Brittany did. And she was dating the new football player who was the new Derwin. And it was really good, but no one watched it. And I kept coming on. You could go back to my old videos. I think I did like a whole review of the show. It was a really good show, but people weren't watching because people didn't have Paramount Plus. And I wish that they would really... they get some kind of head trauma. I can't remember. Yes. It's just a name for it. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Yes, this right here. Yep, this is what it is. And what's going on, Harvard? Yes. So Malik went through our entire thing. It was so good. Like I wish that they would put it on BET. Like they do with Zatima and things like that. They took it off of Paramount Plus though, so you can't even go back and watch it. But it was so good. And yes, things are getting a lot better. I'm back on YouTube, so you gotta know. I took a whole month to like process what I had going on, but things are a lot better now. And thank you for asking. And hopefully everything is going well with you as well. But yes, so the show was so good. And I kept saying, y'all, please watch the show. Please watch the show. Please watch it. There was another show over there called Kindred that I did a review on too, that I want y'all to go watch that too. But that show was so good. It was more serious. And it really tapped into the lives of Tasha Matt. It tapped into more of Malik. They were more of the main characters. And then Brittany turned into Melanie, and then she got a new boyfriend who had like some legal issues or something like that. It was really good. It's all good, and we here. Yes, now I just remember that they did. Yes. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. It's going in and out. Sorry, y'all. I hope that Netflix actually buys it because I feel like it would have done way better on Netflix anyway. I don't know what the decision was when it came to Paramount because there wasn't enough audience on Paramount for them to like launch that show over there on Paramount, but they did. It was good. If you got to see it, it was a treat. You got to see it. It was great. But yeah, even Jason had turned into like a Jason. What was Jason? Oh no, Derwin came back and he was like a scout for football players, and I think he was like trying to underhand the new Derwin on the show. It was really good though. But yeah. At first I thought it was he just baby. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So let's move on. If you guys actually got to see it, let me know. Okay. So let's move over here. Again, I'm gonna go back to Kelly Rowland, Destiny's Child, and Brandy and all this stuff because I saw this as well. And bring it up. This is from Andy Cohen's podcast. And they talked to Kelly about them surprising the audience for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour. And when they got onto the show, they know. And the way that Kelly explains this, I'm like, damn, they know Beyonce so very well. But let's look at it.
Hear Bills in your set?
No. But you heard it in the Cowboy Carter set.
Yes.
It was so good to see. I love the way she wove that.
Yeah. How long were y'all planning that Cowboy Carter final show reunion? Was that like in the works for a long time, or was that like more like, you know what? Hey, you come.
It was more like, hey, come.
Really?
When Kelly says this, I could see this being like Beyonce, like, hey, just come. But the way that they got over there onto that stage with Beyonce and put that routine together, these women are magical because how in sync they are, and for that tour and that performance was just amazing to me.
Literally on the fly.
Really?
On the fly.
But knowing how hard Auntie BB rehearses for everything.
Yes.
I also don't like Andy calling Beyonce Auntie BB.
Yes.
And y'all, so then did you have like 2 days of super intensive rehearsal?
So first of all, let's just be very clear.
Oh, hold on, because I see something. So the reason why I know it is because of girlfriends. And if Busy ever pops up in here, Busy can tell you, like, me and Busy love girlfriends. Like, this is how me and Busy kind of really got cool, because I think Busy actually owns the DVDs of Girlfriends. But I watch Girlfriends like literally every night before I go to sleep. And so when the show, when the episode of the game, I was like, what the hell is this? Because I'm looking for Maya Joan, Tony, and Lynn. But I don't think that they were actually on that episode. That time it was just Joan, and they had introduced Melanie as Joan's cousin. And so I had to go watch the game because I'm like, I need to understand, like, understand what was going on with it. And so then I fell in love with the game as well because of that actual episode. And I was remembering, because I'm like, that guy that played Derwin is not the same guy. I think Paramount took it over because the writers may have been scared to risk of getting canceled. Got you. I know one thing for sure. Mara, I be tweeting her all the time, and she responds back to me a lot too. I always say this. Y'all, if y'all like Girlfriends, y'all need to help put that show. We need an ending. We need an ending. And Mara said it's up to us. We gotta, the fans have to do it. I mean, so I think Brandy and Kelly share the same beat as. I think that's true. Joan went with Melanie in the sky, but yes, to see the game. And then they were sitting in Kelly and Tasha was trying to tell her that she needed to protect her man because they're not like the college girls. These are real groupies or whatever. Remember the whole episode. Matter of fact, I watched it today. So, but yes, I remember she got really sad because Deanna came because Derwin went to that party and his pants had split because his suit wasn't fitting. And so then he got Dion as his stylist. And because Tasha and Kelly put all the stuff to her head, she didn't like Dion because Dion went and bought them suits. And I remember, I'll never forget her saying, he was like, he got to go take the suits off. And she was like, in the room, and she was like, "Well, did you watch him get undressed before when he would put them on?" Like I remember the entire thing. So, season 6, episode 18, episode called "The Game." I remember watching it. I did just research. Yes, yep. All right, let me get back to this.
Beyonce.
Yes.
I'm saying that because that's what everybody else knows her as. Beyonce.
Yes.
Worked her behind off for this tour.
Yes.
And when you actually go on the stage that she's on for what, 3 hours?
Yes.
It's a whole different amount of respect that you have to have. Because she had to have at least ran, jigged, danced, walked.
Right.
A couple of miles.
Yes.
Because the stage is so massive.
Big. Yes.
And she wanted to make sure that everybody could see from where they were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that it was a good view. And it's like the amount of thought that went into that stage, but the amount of miles that you walk on that stage is insane.
Yes.
It's so massive.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I didn't think about the miles that they have to walk on that stage during that concert, during Beyonce's concert. And shout out to the Candiace Shah, because we went to go see the Renaissance tour together, and she got me my ticket to go. So shout out to her. I believe it was like my birthday or something, but we went, and I do remember that during that concert, Beyonce was on all parts of that stage to make sure people got to actually get a view of her on that stage. So I shout out to her. Shout out to them for being friends of hers and working with her and understanding like the machine that works there to make sure that the fans get to actually see this show. And like from every aspect, whether you up in the rafters, if you're down in the middle, or you down on the floor, it was dope. Like I'm mad I didn't get to go see Cowboy Carter, but I was in training for my job at the time, so I missed the entire thing. But I hate that. I missed that because I really wanted to go. Remember you two going together? Actually, it was me, the candy shop and popcorn. I don't know if you guys remember popcorn, but it was all three of us. We all went together. It was I'll never forget it because one of my best friend's daughters, she was I think she was like doing homecoming at the time, and we drove to New Orleans, and I drove back from New Orleans to get back to Atlanta so that I could be on time to this concert. So yeah, it was really good. We had a good time. Talking about girls shows. Can you believe on December 22nd the movie Wait to Exhale will be 30 years old? I saw those videos. Oh my God, when they talk about Whitney Houston, Angela Bassett, Loretta Devine, and I can't think of the other girl's name. Comes to my head and in my heart. I saw those videos when Gail interviewed them, and it was just so nostalgic for me to just hear them talk about it. I love when I think it was Angela Bassett talked about how it wasn't Angela Bassett. What was the other girl's name? Because I don't want to say another girl. Hold on. Leah, when she talked about how Whitney Houston would not do press about the show unless they were all there, because she was saying that they wanted only her and Angela Bassett. And she said Whitney Houston would not do promo for the movie if it wasn't all four of them together. And I also remember that Angela Bassett was saying that she said that when Whitney Houston sings, she thought that God put his hands on Whitney Houston's throat when she sings. And she said, well, she thinks Whitney Houston told her she thinks the same thing about her acting. Whitney was an amazing person. Like that, y'all, I have to watch that movie today or tonight or tomorrow or something. Wow, Whitney, that makes me feel so old. I know, me too. Wow, you and Beyonce are both, yes. Yes. And you know Beyonce is a numbers person, so I was thinking about this. Beyonce's birthday is on the 4th of September, and my birthday is September 22nd. And so I'm like, because Beyonce's a number person, I'm always like 2 + 2 = 4. So that's my Beyonce connection, if y'all didn't know. So, but yes. I really cannot wait till Act 3. I hope it's rock and roll, because I'll tell you, one of my favorite songs off of Beyonce's album Lemonade was all right, I'm back. One of my favorite songs on Lemonade is Don't Hurt Yourself. And Beyonce says, you ain't married to no average boy. And I texted to my ex-husband at the time. You ain't married to no average boy. So, and listen, I always think 2 + 2 = 4. Beyonce's birthday is on the 4th of September. So that's that. But okay, let's move on, y'all. Shout out to Beyonce, y'all. Beyonce's been a really big part of my life, just growing up. And because she's a Virgo, I always really connect with Beyonce a lot. So let's get into Ray J. So Ray J is stuck in Tampa. Why? I don't know. I don't even know if Ray J is really stuck in Tampa. Ray J is a millionaire. There's no way possible that Ray J is stuck in Tampa. But Ray J says he's stranded in Tampa with no money after Brandy kicked him off the bus. I think that Brandy should have kicked him off the bus, especially when he went on to her social media and made that post about Beyonce walking past her and not taking pictures of her. Ray J, to me, like, I don't know what Ray J is doing, but whatever it is, it ain't good. But let's look at what Ray J said. We'll get back to
it's called Celebrity Hitchhiker. I'm hitchhiking right now to try to get a place to stay tonight. Hopefully I can meet a new family and it can take me in and teach me about their rules and their goals in life, and then send me on my way to the next destination. I'm in Tampa, Florida, and I'm trying to get back to LA, and I'm on my own research.
for this.
I do have a change of clothes right here in my bag, but I'm doing a new show. It's called I need to get back before December 22nd, so I'm on a celebrity hitchhiking scout and run. This is a pilot, but it's
also it's a show. Is that what he's saying? It's a show?
real, and I'm all by myself. As you can see, nobody's with me. So if you see somebody in a tan, sweatsuit with his thumb out and a Tampa Bay Buccaneers beanie, you know it's me, and I'm just trying to get to the next destination, but I need a place to stay. I need some food, and I need shelter. There's a lot of shit that's happened, and I just want to get...
Wait, so he's on a celebrity hiking show. Did y'all hear him say that? Let me go back. Did y'all hear him say that?
Celebrity hitchhiker. I'm hitchhiking right now to try to get a place to stay tonight. Hopefully I can meet a new family and it can take me in and teach me about their rules and their goals, and get back home to see my kids, life, and then send me on my way to the next destination. I'm in Tampa, Florida, and I'm trying to get back to LA, and I'm on my own research where I'm scouting. I'm just trying to understand if this show is good. So I'm hitchhiking right now. So if y'all see me on the street.
So this is a show that Ray J is doing. Got it. So Ray J is he's a celebrity hitchhiker. And he's testing out for his show. Y'all heard him say that, right? He does need therapy. Okay. Okay, Ray J, I can't with you. Y'all can drop down in the comments. We all thought Ray J, I thought Ray J was like saying that Brandy kicked him off the bus and he can't get back home or something like that. But it's a show. Let's move on to Danity Kane. So Danity Kane is back on tour. I don't know if you guys are fans of Danity Kane, but I'm a fan of Danity Kane, not like a stan, but a fan of them. But Don Richard says that she wasn't told about Danity Kane's reunion tour. She says, I will always be a yes to Danity Kane. I don't think those girls like her, and I think a lot of it comes from the fact that she went onto that group with Diddy and Kalani, whatever her name is, Willie's ex-wife. Yeah, people better call Sonny for help because she would have came and got him. We all need some help mentally, but he needs to go as. Here we go. All right. Danity Kane's back on tour again. I don't want to go to a Danity Kane concert without Don. I love D Woods. I love Andrea. Who's the third person that's on here? Oh, Aubrey O'Day. Yeah, I'm going to end the live. I'm going to wait until I'll probably do it again tomorrow because it keeps going in and out. And I guess because of the weather. And I don't want to keep I don't know what y'all can hear, what y'all cannot hear. So I'm going to end the live and then I'll try to do it again tomorrow because it's going in and out too much. And I don't know what I'm repeating or what I'm not repeating. It just seems really weird. Is that cool with y'all? Y'all want to keep going? What y'all want me to do? Because it seems a little weird. I don't know what y'all can hear, what y'all can't hear. Oh, I know. I think Aubrey went through it the most, though, to be honest. I could tell from her attitude. I think Don did too. And I feel like, oh God, there was something that I pulled up too. Let's see if we can get through this because I pulled this up too. I'm going to try to push through. It's okay. Have a great night on purpose. See you tomorrow. Yes. Okay. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow because I do want to talk about this. And because of the weather, I think my internet's going in and out. So I'm going to try to do it again tomorrow, y'all. Maybe around this. I might do a little bit early, like around 5 o'clock tomorrow. But y'all, thank y'all so much for showing up. And hopefully this works out tomorrow. But I love you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. If you heard anything, comment in the comment section. Hit that hype button, y'all. Hit the hype button for me, please, because it does help for the algorithm. All right. I love you guys so much. We went. You want me to keep? You want me to keep going? Put a 1 in the chat. You want me to keep going? Put a 2 in the chat. You want me to wait till tomorrow? Because I can keep going. I just don't want it to keep going in and out. I mean, I think it's okay, but I don't know. Ray J, not looking for attention. She has self-made sister. What? Ray J, I'm not looking for attention. She has self-made sister. You want me to keep going? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. You want me to wait until tomorrow? Okay, I got a 1. What's up, JoJo? I got 2 1s. Okay. All right, I'll keep going. Okay. So I saw this earlier today after this, and I think this is why they are trying to discredit Dawn. Okay, I got 3 1s. All right. I'm gonna keep going there. I'm gonna keep going. So I think this is why they try to discredit Dawn, and because so y'all know Q from day 26. Whatever happened with him and Diddy, it was like destroying this man. He was on live. He was on so many interviews, like in tears. He couldn't even really like handle himself. So I seen this today. Q from day 26 responds after Diddy's former chef defends his ex Dawn Richard. Was her name Richard or Richards? Whatever it is, shares Hampton's video of the night he believes Diddy tried to sacrifice him after taking an E-pill that Dawn allegedly gave him. So I'm putting all these things together, and I'm like, now, this is probably why she didn't fight back too much. Love your combo. Okay. All right. This is probably why she didn't bite back too much in court, because Q is saying this. And so I want to go, let me go to this one first.
And also, before I forget, Dawn.
So this is the chef.
Rashard is not a liar. Dawn's not a liar. I was in LA for a lot of stuff that happened, and I was also in New York and the Hamptons, with Dawn and Day 26. So a lot of you know, the trip where like after that Q lost his mind and he was never really the same. I was in the Hamptons. Actually forget how much that I was really around for. So yeah, Dawn Richard is not a liar, has never been a motherfucking liar. If you guys knew, okay, working for someone that weaponizes food and punishes people and not allowing them to eat or sleep and berating them and all of that, like, yeah. And also, before I forget, Dawn Richard is not a liar.
This was Dawn. I want to look at all these. So, okay, so she said she was in the Hamptons. Q was saying that she was not. And this is the video from the Hamptons.
Hey, yo, we about to go downstairs and get Q. Everybody come on.
And you would think this sounds fun, but now that you know like who Diddy is and the stuff that Diddy has done, And it bothers me. That doesn't look fun to me.
Hey, yo, we about to go downstairs and get.
How you feeling, Kim? Good. How you leaving the party?
He doesn't look like he's in his right mind. Maybe because he's waking up. I'm not going to say it. It's because they sense the EP or whatever, but he doesn't look like he's in his right mind. Why were you sleeping? Everybody was up and like trying to surprise him. Like, to me, because we know who we're dealing with, I'm not really sitting around thinking like this was a fun time.
No, I was like
5 hours. Yo, you still. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yo, your face.
So then let's go to.
And also before,
which was Dawn. She gave me an ecstasy pill. And she said...
Is that what she said it was?
Yeah, she said it was ecstasy, and she said it was from Puff to give to me. And it was red, and I took it because I thought I was going to get freaky with my girlfriend, you know? We tried ecstasy before, and I trusted her that that's what it was. So I took it immediately, and she had one too.
And then surprise, Diddy's coming downstairs with her.
He gave her 2 of them. I took mine. Within like 20 minutes, I knocked out and blacked out. Yeah. I woke up in the twins' bedroom in the basement, and I woke up out of my sleep screaming very, very loud.
Who are the twins?
I don't know their names.
You're talking about Diddy's daughters?
Twins.
Okay.
Yeah. Diddy's twins. His girls. Yeah, I woke up in their bed to cameras filming me, and they were laughing as I woke up out of my sleep, screaming. And it felt, which was Dawn. She gave me an ecstasy pill, and she said...
Is that what she said it was?
Yeah, she said, like, I'm not gonna cry.
Okay. Yeah, take your time. It's okay.
Like, he's really been traumatized from this, and like, I wish that she would say something like, what was the night like for this?
Hey, it's understandable that you're reliving this and emotion comes with it. There's just no way around it. So it
felt very sacrificial. That's what I meant when I said I felt like they were trying to hurt me, or Diddy was trying to maybe sacrifice me that night. I didn't say when I went on Vlad TV, I didn't say anything about finding a sacrificial email.
hold on. What he's discussing in regards to Vlad TV is that's one of the interviews that the boys did. He had to leave gaps within that interview, and they decided to fill those gaps. It's kind of what I've experienced this past week. As you guys know, we started this out, and it was, we all have this intention to talk our way through to the end of this trial and hopefully see justice for whatever is proven and whatever the jury decides. Even you had situations that were just made up out of nowhere.
Like, I'm not gonna cry.
okay.
Last week, he was discussing one in which he couldn't say certain things because he's honoring a contract. And within that, people decided to fill in the blanks. So he discussed an email. He had tears. People put it together that he's crying over an email and what it basically tried to suggest that he's not a man and he's boohooing over an email.
I know there are some details about the incident you described. Maybe you don't want to get into. And no, let's get into it. Okay, we can. Can I go with how, I know you can be open about how it made you feel, right? So you're saying after this particular incident, you left there feeling, you called it sacrificial, but you felt as if they
were trying to hurt me in my sleep because I woke up screaming. I woke up out my sleep screaming. So what I mean by it felt like,
and he was on 2 e-pills. Like, I've never in my life, I will tell you guys, I've never done any drugs besides smoke weed like a few times. But if you're out of your mind off of a drug and then you thinking you're gonna have sex with your girlfriend and then all of a sudden Diddy's in your room, I'm not sure I'm taking this as like, oh, this is some fun about to happen. I don't know if I would do that.
like sacrificial. It felt like someone was trying to hurt me or take me out because I possibly couldn't have woke up out of my sleep that night.
Do you know what happened to you?
I woke up.
Guy last week, he was discussing one in which he couldn't say certain things because he's honoring a contract. And within that, people decided to fill in the blanks. So he discussed an email. He had tears. People put it together that he's crying over an email and what it basically tried to
Screaming like a girl to the top of my lungs on a high pitch.
Well, did you have clothes on?
I think I was in my shorts because I remember jumping into a swimming pool.
But do you believe that some of what happened to you was recorded on one or many of these iPhones?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm gonna try to do this again tomorrow because my Wi-Fi is really acting up now. Like it's getting really bad. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm going to try to do this again tomorrow. I really want to go over this video and everything. So let me do that. I appreciate you guys for trying to stick in with me, but it's just going and not too much for me. And it's like I don't know what you guys can hear or whatever. So thank y'all so much. I tried, y'all saw me do it. I stuck in here. But I'm gonna try it again tomorrow. And I love you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.